Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to today's video. And if you see Bank Nifty opening with a gap up and then coming down slowly throughout the day, and yes, today we were wrong with our direction and with our trades. Yes, if you go and see yesterday's video, I had said that if Bank Nifty comes near these lower levels, you can take a long position. But if you see markets didn't really move up from there, sure it gave you a spike, but there was no follow up after that. And if you see, Bank Nifty has also given a sort of a breakout in the end from this trend line. But we are going to talk more about that in just a few minutes. If you see, one more thing is that Nifty on the other hand was a bit more strong as compared to Bank Nifty. So if we want to take a buying position, now we will take a buying position in Nifty, and if we want to take a selling position, we will take a selling position in Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty hasn't also given a breakout as of now. Today it was sort of trying to give a breakout, but still again came back down, didn't really give a breakout. One more thing is that the FNO data again has become a bit more puzzling, because if you say pros again have completely, not completely but mostly removed their long positions. Yesterday they had a bit more than 2 lakh long positions if I'm not wrong, but today if you see, they've also shorted calls, they've removed their future longs over here, they've basically removed their call longs also, and they've also removed their put shorts. So this looks like an unwinding of data more than making bearish positions. Okay, so they mostly sort of removed their existing long positions today. So it looks like mostly those long positions were removed in Bank Nifty, because Nifty on the other hand, if you see, didn't really move a lot. So it looks like Nifty still has bullish positions left in it, but Bank Nifty has seen some unwinding of long positions. On the other hand, if you see, FIs have increased their short positions more. If you see, they've shorted index futures, they've shorted calls also, not shorted calls but actually removed their call longs over here, and they've also sort of, if you see, also removed their put longs over here, but it is a very small quantity as compared to the quantity of calls that they've removed from their positions. So this is a bit of a concerning data, because now when the market is near a breakout point, the data should not indicate weakness. And if you see, one more thing is that the option chain, right? I'm going to open the option chain for you. The monthly option chain of Bank Nifty, if you see, over here, if you see, on the put side, not a lot of put writing happening. You might see these good numbers, but they are on strikes which already have very low OI. On the strikes which have very huge OI, like over here 50,500p, basically the OI was flat. On 51,000p, if you see, OI just increased 2.5% throughout the day, and on 51,500p, OI also decreased over there, if you see, by 3.5% today. On the other hand, if you see on the call side, right, OI has increased basically throughout the board except for 50,000 C over here. And if we go into the chart of 50,000 C, if you see, OI was actually decreasing throughout the day. So it looks like Bank Nifty might not be ready to go down very much from here, but also as of now, we aren't getting an indication that Bank Nifty might give a very big breakout on the, because if you see 50,500 C, right, 18.5% increase in OI, right, and all of these small strikes also saw very good increase. 50 on 1000 C, 31% increase. 50 on 500 C, 25% increase. So a broad based OI increment in Bank Nifty throughout the call side, and not a lot of increment on the put side. So this is a bit of a concerning data for me, because whenever, as I said, that if the markets have to give a breakout, the data should support it, and as of now the data is not supporting it. So if you see, on the other hand, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P are just continuing their up move over here. If you see, just look at this recovery in Dow Jones, right? Dow Jones is mostly almost near the all-time high, I think less than 2% away from the all-time high. And I had mentioned this in my LinkedIn post also. I will put the LinkedIn post in the description. You guys can check it out, where I was first of all explaining why we saw this sell-off, not this sell-off, but this sell-off in Nasdaq, and why we could again touch an all-time high. So if you see, Dow Jones is almost near the all-time high. So I will post that. I will put that LinkedIn, basically LinkedIn post in the description. You guys can check it out. But yes, aside from that, if you see, one more thing that that I would like to show you is my positions. If we see, I've shorted the okay. Just first of all, ignore the total PNL because the prices, the last traded prices are not getting updated due to some issues with the brokers. But look at this average price, basically the price at which I've taken my positions, right? If you see over here, I've taken two lots of hedges, 49,000p and 49,100p. I sometimes like to take two lots of hedges against one lot of my position. So I've taken this 50,600 PE short over here, right, at 604. When was this? This was yesterday. When exactly? If you see, when the market gave this, showed this very big candle, then I went ahead and took my short position. I wanted to take my short position at lower levels, but I was, doing some work, because of which I could not. But yes, from there, if you see, I now this trade is a 1:16 trade, and this is the sort of speciality of my, you can say, of my trading system, that even if I take multiple stop losses, one trade is enough to cover all my losses. And if you see, this is a 1:16 trade as of now, sort of 50% at the target, 50% still remaining. Now let's see what happens tomorrow. So as I had said, that now the market needs to move very fast from here, because if this is a genuine breakout, markets will not take a lot of time. Today, if you see, Bank Nifty hasn't made a great candle in the daily charts. If you see, not a great bullish candle, rather a sort of a bearish candle, indicating that we might still be in a consolidation. On the other hand, if you see, Nifty over here has made sort of a, you can say, again, not a very strong bullish candle, right? So tomorrow what should happen is that as of now, it is being indicated by the US markets that we will open with a gap up, because US markets are in pretty good green. So now if we open with a gap up, tomorrow is the time where we should again see a candle like this. If we are not seeing a candle like this, and tomorrow also we are seeing good bear sort of not such a high bullishness in the market, chances are market might also come back down again. Okay, so tomorrow will be a very crucial time, and if we mostly open, looks like mostly markets will close in the green. The US markets will close in the green. However, if they do not close in the green and we again open the gap down, it will get harder for the markets to give a breakout. Okay, so for that, what we will do is we will go into the 15-minute chart and see where exactly can we take a bullish position or a good position in the market. So now if we see for Bank Nifty, the support that has been created is this one over here, right? 50,300, you can say. If the markets come back down again, okay, and if you see, markets have also given a breakout of this trend line in the end over here. If the markets come back down again, and then you see that markets are taking good support and they start to make higher highs right over here, any sort of positive price action, you guys can go ahead and try to take a long position once over here. Why am I saying so? Is because the selling that has come today, right, that is also a bit slow. So if we go at lower levels, chances are market might again give a pullback at higher levels, first of all go up and then start to move down. Okay, so that is a chance that can happen in the market, or that is a thing that can happen in the market. So at lower levels, if you are taking support from the market even till 50,200, that is fine. We will go ahead and take a long position from here. Our first target will be small. If our first target will be small near 50,550, and then we can keep a big target of 50,750 to 800 also on the upside easily. Okay, so tomorrow is the day where the market should move up very fast and not take a tomorrow is a day where you should again see this strong sort of buying coming in the market. If that is not the case, then it will get hard for the markets to move up and continue to to move up and give a breakout. Basically, if we open with a gap up, right, which looks like the chances are that we will open with a gap up. If we open with a gap up and we are then sustaining near 50,400 to 350 also, over here also, if we start to make positive price action, you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade. If we open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 50,200, right, then it is better to wait for one single day and then take a trade afterwards, right? Let the market close tomorrow in a single direction. Let the market decide where it wants to go, because from here also market can again try to reverse and go up. Okay, so this will be an area where things will be pretty volatile, either below 50,000, right, or basically 50,000 is a support, right? So if we close below 50,000 with a strong sort of bearish closing, then we will get bearish on the market. But until then, I would suggest wait for the markets to decide where it wants to go, because this will be an area where things will be pretty volatile. Okay, now talking about Nifty, if you see over there, Nifty on the other hand, if you see, after this sort of initial sell off, if you see, Nifty filled the gap, took support, then just consolidated throughout the day from 24,600 to 550. Move for most of the day, my Nifty just moved in this 50 points of range. Okay, so tomorrow what can happen is that about 24,620, if we start sustaining, if we get a candle closing about 24,620, I'm talking about a 5-minute candle closing and a good 5-minute candle closing, then we can go ahead and take a bullish trade above this level. First target will be 24,700 on the upside, because there is a trend of 700 to 720 on the upside, because there is a gap that will be filled over here. If the market then does not take a lot of resistance, then you can continue holding on to your position, but it will be better to square off most of your profits near 24,700 on the upside. On the other hand, if you see, there is also this trend line that is coming from if you join today's low basically. So if the markets break this trend line, and then the market is not showing very fast selling, and then it starts to make a higher high pattern at lower levels, then you guys can also go ahead and take a long position, because chances are that will most probably be a seller trap, and then the market can continue to move up. Your first target will be small at 24,590, but then you can keep a big target of 24,620. Then you can keep a big target of 24,650 to 670 also on the upside easily. Okay, so that is if say let's the mark let that is if say let's let the market that is if the market opens flat, starts to move down, right? If we open with a gap down straight up somewhere near 24,500, all these levels, then what we need to see is 24,500 being sustained. Okay, are we seeing good support that the market is taking from 24,480 to 500? If in this area the market is taking good support and you see market has started to make positive price action, you can again go ahead and take a long position. Why am I saying so? Is because Nifty is still pretty bullish. Today was just a consolidating day, but Nifty is still in a pretty bullish state over here. So even near 24,480 to 500, you can go ahead and take a bullish trade if you see that market is taking a strong support and it is starting to move up. Okay, at higher levels, if you open with a gap up, let's say somewhere near 24,640, 650, all these levels, wait for a pullback in the market till 24,600 on the downside. 24,600 to 580 will be the area where if you see that the market is taking good support, you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade again from there with the target of 24,700 on the upside. As of now, one more thing is that if I book my trades and profit, or if I exit my trades tomorrow, how do I exit them? I will definitely tell you everything about that in my previous not in my previous video, but in the next video, or whenever I book my trades. Most probably, I think tomorrow itself I will book my trades, the way the market is looking and all that stuff. But let's see. I think again, I don't know if there will be a stop loss or a target over here, because again, I've trailed my stop loss, but still I don't know if I will exit with a big profit or with a small profit. But definitely I will let you guys know what exactly can happen over here, or what exactly happens to my trades, right? But yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you very much for watching till the end. I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.